afternoon. Oh, that's our part. Good evening, good night, good morning. This is the Fresh Thoughts Stars. Can you do that?
You can do that.
It's bass backwards.
So?
I can't. It's like the same intro twice. Good night, good afternoon, good morning. Welcome back to the first episode.
Welcome back to the first episode.
This is Fresh Thoughts from the Hearts now. There's another heart in the fam. And now I'm doing it with my wife. And we're going to see how it goes. See if we kill each other, love each other, or nothing at all. Just keep rolling.
We're off to a great start.
We're currently on our honeymoon, our last day in Jamaica. It's been a fucking wild week, and that's where we're going to roll into this podcast. We've put this podcast off for probably a couple months now. Trying to figure out our lives, and we knew we were coming to Jamaica, and then we made the decision that our first episode would be in Jamaica. So we are here. This is episode 1. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. If this is your first time tuning in, please rate, review, and subscribe on iTunes. Share it to a friend if you enjoy the episode. And I guess let's roll into it.
Alright.
I guess we gotta start with a
Your rose and cheers?
Sure. Starting off all episodes with a rose and a thorn. So the idea behind this segment is to share your lowest and highest moment of the week. And since these episodes will be bi-weekly, it'll be the lowest and highest moment of the 2-week period in between.
Do you want to go first? You want me to go first?
Go ahead. Are we just doing the lowest point this week of Jamaica, I'm assuming? We're just talking Jamaica.
Yeah, we're just kind of talking about the trip. Okay, should I start with the good or start with the bad?
Make sure you're loud, and start with the bad.
Okay, bad. So my thorn of the week, I think, was like the whole check-in process.
Can we take each other's thorns?
No, you have to come up with a different one. So we were late getting here because our flights got delayed. That sucked.
4 hours.
Then when we got here, it was really slow to get checked in. And they weren't going to offer us the honeymoon package at first, even though we had previously emailed to somebody, yada yada. It was a whole process. We eventually got it, but it was just kind of started off the resort with like a sour taste in your mouth. But eventually it was all fine. But yeah, it's been a good week, so that's probably my thorn.
My thorn is very similar, but when we first got here, we wanted a king. It's obviously our honeymoon. Don't want 2 fucking doubles. We don't have kids here. We're not singles. So we wanted a king, and they said we could go on the wait list, and there'd been a new room tomorrow, and they would let us know when we could change. So we're like, okay, yeah, no worries. We'll change rooms one night, whatever. So we woke up, went for breakfast, came back. There is a letter in the door saying your room is ready for change. Yada yada. We went down, and they didn't really have a room for us, so they had to take our luggage, leave it in the lobby at 9 a.m., and it wasn't until 7 p.m. that we got that room. When we first went down to the lobby, they didn't have anything for us.
And we were told it was going to be between 4 and 5 that we'd get into the new room.
Yeah.
It wasn't until 7. Yeah, that's a good one. That wasn't the best full first day here.
Yeah, it was a tough 24 hours, but after that, it's been pretty fucking smooth. The resort's fantastic. I wouldn't put anything down about that. They're definitely a little understaffed, but honestly, as long as you're not the most impatient person in the world, it's not bad.
What's your rose?
My highlight of the week. Do you have your rose? Thorn, rose. You're up.
Oh, I'm trying to think. That's hard to pick one thing.
The food has been top notch. I think the first time at Sakura was my rose.
That was your rose? That was your highlight of the week.
I enjoyed spending time together and doing all those things, but the food was way better.
Okay, that makes me feel better, because the rose I'm thinking of, I want to be cute and cheesy and be like, we're on our honeymoon, the best part's just spending time with you.
Oh, I liked our dinner on the beach.
Oh, true.
Forgot about that.
But I was going to say mine was the sushi last night.
Yeah, you're a fucking liability. So.
Okay, private dinner on the beach should be one of our.
It was one of the best meals.
It was a great meal.
It was just windy as fuck.
It
But
was
it's still
windy and
awesome.
cold,
Like, don't get me
but-
wrong. You're eating a lobster steak dinner on the middle of the beach, beside the ocean. So like, really, there's really not a lot of cons to have. It was windy.
It's just, yeah, we happened to end up having our dinner on the beach on the one windy night. Most days has been like really calm in the morning. It gets a little breezy or windy in the afternoon, then the evening calms right back down. But then we were on the beach. It was windy.
Yeah, my wife got shit-faced on rum last night. No, on wine. Got pretty tipsy on wine.
Cheers, drinking wine again.
Going into a teppanyaki grill called Sakura. So you have to like wait and like get a reservation in the morning for it. And ours happened to be 5 p.m. because it was the only one they had left and we really wanted to try it. So she goes in there half in the bag and she's like, I want sushi. Like, ask them if they have sushi. Like, and they're like, the appetizer for today is sushi. And she fucking lights up.
Well, because the menu outside the door lists sushi. And the first time we went, our appetizer was spicy soup.
It was so good.
It was good, but I'm not a big spicy person, and I love sushi, so I was a little disappointed there was no sushi. So the second time,
leading up to these nights, we have been going to bed at 9, 9:30, 10 at the absolute latest, and waking up at like 7 to 8 a.m. We thought, you know what, we'll push one good night, because pushing tonight, we fly tomorrow morning. Well, we fly tomorrow at 1, we have to get to the airport in the morning, so we don't want to feel like a bag of shit. So like, we'll push last night, and we'll get through this. Like, we'll have a good long night out together and see what the nightlife is here. Well, she's half in the bag, eats her fucking sushi, and instantly looks at me in like the happiest mood ever because she got her sushi. I will stay up till 2 a.m. now. We get done dinner, it's like, what, 8:30?
Yeah, 8:30.
Because at this point we went and got Sakura again, and it was at 6:45. No, 7:45. It was like 9 when we got out.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, so it was like 9 when we got out, and she's like, I gotta go to bed. I had stomach issues.
No, last night I was just tired.
Exhausted.
Yeah.
So we went to the variety store and got chocolate and chips, and we went to bed at 9:30.
It's hard when you're out in the sun all day. Like, I feel like because we're coming from Canada, where it's been gray and dark and snowy, and everybody's moods are just like meh. And then you get here and it's so bright and so sunny and so warm, so you spend the whole day outside, and then your body's just done.
Yeah, it's true.
And you drink all day long.
Yeah, they water it down for sure in Jamaica.
For sure.
We're crushing like
is
fucking 10 rum drinks a day, and
I'm
now
a
we're catching a
lightweight.
buzz.
And I can drink, like, what, 4 Yetis? Like, I have one of those big Yetis, 4 full Yetis of, like, some kind of rum daiquiri frozen thing, and I'm not on my
Maybe it
ass.
is the sun that takes it out of you too, and being outside, sweating your ass off, and you're sipping them, and you take 9 hours to drink one of those fucking Yetis.
Oh, I still think they water it down.
It's true, I think they do too. Unless you fucking accidentally take a sip of just the rum, then all of a sudden you don't think they water it down.
It's just bad.
Ugh.
And the good rum, you're not allowed to have.
Yeah, you gotta pay to get premium, but it's Canadian Club and like 8-year-old Bacardi rum. Like, I love 8-year-old Bacardi, and that's what I drink at home. But like, it's like an $800 package, and I talk about that in my podcast.
How's the Canadian Club treating you right now?
Tastes like a home.
Just, it's funny to me that, like, Canadian Club at home is, like, mediocre, nobody loves it or raves about it, and here it's like
A premium.
a premium alcohol.
Canadian Club is a good whiskey at home.
Is it?
It's not like expensive, it's a traditional priced whiskey. But there's people in the States that love Canadian Club. It's surprising.
I guess I don't drink it.
I prefer a Wiser's or
I was pretty
Gibson.
excited. We went to the Italian place tonight for dinner, and Greg noticed they had a bottle of, like, Banrock Rosé on the shelf, and he was like, oh, they have Banrock. And I'm like, there's for sure no way you can get that included in the all-inclusive. And we asked, and she kind of just quietly was like, no, that's for purchase.
And then you had this massive meal. Like, you're not gonna be able to eat for 3 fucking days.
Are you kidding me?
What else do we have to talk about on there?
There's another thorn of the week, actually. We go to Italian tonight, and I order ravioli. I get 3 little raviolis.
They were not little for ravioli. But there was only 3 of them. The whole plate itself was fucking so minuscule. So true. It was top notch. Like, the food was always amazing.
And, like, the portions at every other restaurant have been great.
Yeah, too much food every time.
But I was genuinely shocked when she set it down in front of me, and I'm like, digging through the pasta sauce. I'm like, is there more? There's gotta be more. Nope. There's 3.
And, like, take it into consideration, we've only ever been to Cuba. Like, you've never been away to an all-inclusive other than that, right?
No.
So, like, you go to Cuba, you go to an a la carte, and the portions are so minuscule. You go here, and, like, we have to leave food on the plate. They're so big.
Literally, at teppanyaki last night, I couldn't eat it all. There was so much food.
And that steak was fantastic at teppanyaki.
And then, yeah, 3 pieces of ravioli. Like, maybe I should be, what's the opposite of offended? I can't think of the word. I should be...
Oh. Shit.
Like a compliment, maybe? She thought I was a child.
Gracious?
I got the...
I should
Yes.
be
Maybe-
not gracious.
Maybe she was giving me a compliment and gave me a kid's portion because it looks funny.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
I don't think that's the
It
case.
literally looked like a kid's portion.
No, there was a kid's portion out there, and it was way bigger.
Oh, as we're walking out, there's a kid who got buttered noodles with Parmesan cheese on top, and he had more pasta than I did.
I got chicken parm, because I got it the first time, loved it, made the decision to go back, and got the same thing again, and loved it again. Kristen went there, loved it, came back, ordered something different, and got fucked. So, you know what? She gets what she gets.
I've been trying this week to be, like, not like an adventurous eater, but, like, trying new things. Like, at each buffet at lunch and stuff, there's more of, like, a Jamaican kind of cuisine section.
Trying ravioli ain't the call.
No, but...
I like ravioli in a fucking can. I am white trash.
See, that's not...
I would not have respected that shit at all.
I don't
Give
know,
me the
I
fucking
don't-
spaghetti and the deep fried chicken.
I don't like going to a place and getting the same thing again. Like, you have to try new things. And
Yeah.
now I regret it, because I'm still hungry. So...
Can you open this friggin' thing?
I'm going back to the buffet tonight, and I am hopefully gonna find some sushi on the buffet.
Oh,
Should we start our funny stories from the trip?
just bullshit, brutal stories.
They're not
This
all.
is my spot.
Sorry. They're not all bullshit.
It started off, and this has happened numerous times that we've been at this resort. Old white men are somewhat oblivious. Trust me, don't get me wrong. They
Oblivious
can probably
or
fix-
racist?
No, I don't think it's just stupidity. Like it's not that they purposely go. So essentially what had happened is
It's
we
like
we started off, we got off the plane, we were in the airport of Montego Bay. Ton of black eel come to Jamaica, and Jamaica is mostly black eel. Some fucking idiot white man, instead of paying attention to who's wearing the goddamn uniforms to work at the airport, just walks up to the closest fucking black person he can find and asks him
where he can find
where
his
he can
luggage.
find his luggage. He just assumed that if you were black, you lived in Jamaica.
See, it is
What a
racist.
fucking idiot.
It's racist, but it's like involuntary racist. Like he's not doing it to be racist. He just
But his mind
that's
didn't
the way
think-
his mind works.
Yeah, it didn't think to clarify who was there working.
The worst part was the guy he asked is wearing a shirt that says like
Birthday crew or
Birthday
something.
Crew Jamaica or something. Like it's clearly a group of people traveling to Jamaica. It was not his best moment. I'm gonna say the guy he asked was very, very nice. He was like, "Oh, I don't work here. Sorry." He was very nice about it. He probably could have been like, "You racist mother."
Yeah, usually nice to just say, I don't work here, dude. Just go to the next person. Like,
Yeah, he's pretty chill.
that's happened numerous times, even at the resort. Just
Mhm.
random people just tapping the closest black person on the shoulder, just asking them where stuff is. And
Yeah.
do you know where I could get wine and stuff like that? And it's just like, are you fucking dumb? This
I
person's
feel-
wearing a bathing suit.
I feel bad for those people. Like, and everybody does handle it so well. But then it almost like makes me feel worse because I'm like, they must be so used to this.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. Anyway, that turned into us. We were at the pool, hanging out with some people we've never met before. There, one's from Atlanta, one's from New York, and they're heading into Jamaica to go check out the town. They want to go like check out authentic cuisine, go to the bars and the clubs and hang out.
With a private taxi.
Yeah, and like, you guys should come out. We're like, we are a lot paler than you, and might not do as well out there.
It would be different if they were going like with a tour. But they literally had just like, so when we came from the airport, we ended up in like a private taxi that brought us here. We didn't pay him, but he all gave us a card and just said, if you want to go anywhere while you're here this week, give me a call.
His name is Bugsy.
Yeah, Bugsy. He said, give me a call, we'll set up a time, I'll take you anywhere you need to go. So I'm assuming like that's probably who they booked. But yeah, I feel like us going down into downtown Jamaica is...
It's not even that like...
We're more obvious.
But you can also like take everything with a grain of salt. Like, all you ever hear is like, don't leave the resorts, don't do this, don't do that. Who knows what it's actually like? Like driving in, we passed the KFC, fuck's sakes.
I feel like Jamaica wouldn't be as bad as like
Mexico.
You do not leave the resort in Mexico right now. Not
Yeah, it
with
seems
all
like
the
it's been
stuff
pretty
going
sketchy.
Yeah. Oh, the food. Another food thing. Desserts. We were at the steakhouse. What was that? Was that our first night here?
Yeah.
Yeah, very first night here. We got here about 7. We went to the steakhouse at what, like 8:30?
Yeah, something like that.
Very late dinner. I got super excited when he gives us the dessert options. He said there's cheesecake and there's a white chocolate brownie. We both look at each other and we're like, fucking right. I'll take the cheesecake, you'll take the brownie, and we'll share. First, the cheesecake came, and it was like, looked like cheesecake? Ish. Where I kind of questioned it before I ate it. The bottom was like vanilla cake, and then there was kind of like a layer of maybe like that like.
I think it has to do with like what it costs to like cool stuff here.
Yes, it tasted like that no-bake cheesecake kind of.
Yeah, not even that good because it didn't have like that wafer shit at the bottom.
No, it didn't. It didn't have like a graham cracker crust. It was cake on the bottom. Then you get your white chocolate brownie.
It was literally a piece of cake. It was a piece of cake.
It was a piece of vanilla cake with chocolate icing on it.
Yeah. We felt like I was at a 6-year-old's birthday.
Literally like a Costco vanilla cake with chocolate frosting on it. We just both kind of looked at each other. We're like, that is not a brownie. Okay, now every time we've heard about a brownie this week, we're like, it's not a brownie.
Yeah, and honestly,
it's
like,
not a brownie.
we're honestly reading through the funny, fucked up shit right now, but at the same time, the whole trip's been fucking stellar.
Oh, it has.
Like, the beaches are unreal. It's been hot every day. It's supposed to rain all week by the radar. It hasn't rained once, not a drop.
Panicked on the airport. Like, the back of the seats had the screens and you could look at the weather.
For where you were headed.
I was looking at the weather and I'm like, oh my god, Greg, it's gonna rain every single day. It's like 60% or more rain every single day. Knock on wood. Well, I mean,
We're done anyway.
We're leaving tomorrow, but it has not rained.
Not once. Not a drop.
Once. Not at all. So.
We spend almost every day just like laying in a bed, swimming in the pool, drinking, eating.
Yep.
Like, that's it.
That's pretty much it. There's a lazy river here.
Unreal.
Oh my goodness. If I ever go to a resort again, that might be a requirement. Is a lazy river.
Because like one of the days was super windy. And so we ended up meeting these people from Sault Ste. Marie. And like we met them in the lazy river. Mm-hmm. And we're in there
all day.
All day because it was way too fucking windy. So we're all in there just pouring shots. There's a bar in the lazy river. Kind of just coast around. There's like water shooting down from pipes and
that's
like a big bucket that dumps on you.
Yeah, I mean that part's fun for the kids. I could take a lazy river that doesn't spray water at me.
For sure, it's just a nice like refreshing thing instead of having to dump your head underwater in the piss
except
river.
The one is so intense when it hits your head, it literally just soaks you.
Yeah, there is no staying dry in that one.
Yeah, it's either you are getting really really wet or you're going backwards through the river to avoid it to get to the bar.
Yeah, the piss river wasn't bad.
The piss river.
A lot of kids in there. I don't fucking trust it.
My concern was the first day we were in it, I had my Yeti with the lid on it, so every time you went under the little spraying water things, I had like a shield for my drink. Today I didn't bring my cup down. And then all I started thinking about was, is the same water that's getting sprayed on us the same water that we're swimming in and people are peeing in? Are we just getting showered in pee water? You don't think so, but I have my doubts.
I think that it has to be somewhat filtered to stop objects that are in the pool from getting sucked in and filtered back out.
It's probably just like a strainer though.
Could be.
Oh, just a little bit of piss water in your
Like a
pina
piss water
colada. A piss colada.
Ugh. Also ran into people this week that kept speaking Spanish. Like, I don't know if they have only been to a Spanish country.
I'm still not sure what the main language in Jamaica is. I thought
They've
they spoke
spoken French and they speak in, like, I think it's obviously Jamaican.
It's
their own language.
There's a slang English, and I can't remember what they call it now. They have a word for it. But I could have sworn our cab driver right out of the airport was speaking Spanish or not
French.
Was speaking French on the phone, and we asked him, and he said no. He was speaking
whatever it's
like
called.
English slang. And
But then every so often you see like someone walk up to the bar and get handed or ask for a cerveza. Can I have a cerveza? And they're like, what?
Gracias, por favor.
And he goes, gracias, por favor.
We're like,
you're in the wrong fucking country.
What did that guy say just tonight at dinner? We said, how are you? Excelente.
Yeah, excelente.
We're like, how are you? He goes, excelente.
That one's at least like excellent. Like you could,
it was just kind of funny to like see a Jamaican guy say excelente.
It's just funny to watch. Oh my god, another day kicking me in the ass.
Come on, it's 7:30.
Yeah, we're an hour to bed.
No, we're going to the Oscars party tonight. And we're getting sushi.
Yeah, sure you stay up till 2 a.m. after that. It just looked hilarious to watch just like random people walk up and speak Spanish to a Jamaican guy. Because it just did not fucking go well.
It was pretty funny watching that.
They were pretty understanding. Like, normally they didn't give a
fuck.
fuck. Most of the time they just didn't give a fuck. They just kind of like...
No, none of the workers ever give a fuck. I have always heard like coming to Jamaica, everyone that works on the resort is very chill, very relaxed.
Yeah, there was a couple relaxed sitting across from or beside us tonight. I don't know if you've ever ran into this. Have you ever went to a restaurant and a grown-ass couple shares the same side of a booth?
Oh, that.
Like they both sit on the same side of the table. I don't know what fucking childish shit this is. Or how bad your neck hurts after an hour's supper looking at someone like this the entire time. But I want nothing to do with it. I hate the entire fucking thing.
That's just cringy.
Ugh.
Are you that in love? You need to sit next to each other.
I put my elbows everywhere.
Ugh.
You do not eat next to me.
No, I had to eat next to you at Tapenaki and was getting mad at you. You eat with your elbows out on a 90-degree angle and shovel the food in.
I'll fight someone for that food.
Or like, I don't know, I feel like we're pretty chill people. And there was another family we were sitting next to at Tapenaki last night who just were the most impatient people. Like, so for Tapenaki, you get seated, you wait a couple minutes for your chef to come over, and he gets the grills fired up and puts oil on them. And it's like an entertainment show. You're not there just to eat dinner. They sing, they toss their little things around, they really try to get the crowd involved, and these people were just not having it.
This dad made Bill Nye look like a gangster. That's how fucking nerdy he was. He's sitting here, fucking not on the premium wristband. He's shaking around his fucking wine, sniffing it. Ugh.
Shakes his
it's like,
head
bro,
at
it's
it.
fucking free wine. Why don't you figure it out? My wife's done 19 classes of it already. You'll be fine. Like.
And then the waiter comes over and is just like trying to make small talk with their kids and asking them how they are. The kids are super polite.
It's
and
great,
just saying,
no worries.
We're good, everything's great. And the mom and dad keep looking over. Tell them you're hungry. Well, tell them you're hungry. I'm like, are you kidding me? Then the waiter comes over and both of them look at him. Well, we're pretty hungry. It's like, you've been in here for 15 minutes. Calm your tits.
Yeah, it was fucking brutal. And the mom was just like, not an apologetic one. Every time like someone got up and did something, she'd look at the husband like so unimpressed. Like there was a bachelor party in there. Like 8 of them? Bachelorette?
Yep.
8 of them or something?
About 8 of them, 7 or 8.
They're all in there and
Having a great
and the
time.
teppanyaki, they're like banging around their spatulas and they're singing and they're doing like tricks and shit, and throwing around eggs, and they start singing this song, and the waiter like calls up one of the girls to come out and dance, and she starts just shaking her ass and twerking, like not doing
I was
not doing
impressed.
like she's this little petite
She's a
white
very
chick,
petite lady who
and
can.
she's crushing it.
Yeah.
In a family teppanyaki grill. It was wild as fuck. And it was unreal. Everyone's cheering for her. This mom was distraught.
Disgusted by it.
Like, her kids were not turning around. They were just facing forward, not looking back at this woman.
She's watching, though, and then looking at her husband and going, ugh.
This woman's 5'2", maybe 110, soaking wet. And she's throwing her body around like she
That girl
fucking
could
is
shake
a flag.
her ass, her
It was
very
fucking
little ass,
wild.
but she could shake it.
Yeah, so teppanyaki sick.
I just wish some people would enjoy their vacation a little more. Like, just chill out.
Oh yeah, they're like,
relax.
how many
Have
times?
a
Anyone
time.
first time to Jamaica? Us and a couple other couples are just like, yeah, it's our first time. And then this fucking idiotic family next to us is like, it's our 5th time. Like, oh, get the fuck out of here.
We've met a few people like that who are just these experienced travelers. And
Oh yeah, you gotta do this and do this. Bring Dawn dish soap to clean your fucking mugs.
we did that.
We did that one.
We've only been to one. We went to
I would
Cuba.
bring a reusable fucking straw.
Yeah, you did mess up.
I got stuck with paper straws all damn week. I thought some of these countries were off this fucking bullshit. Can you say that? These bullshit
I know
paper straws.
why they
Like,
do it,
I
but
get
they
it. I want to save the turtles. Give me a paper straw and I will save it in my truck. Is that disgusting? It probably gets sticky.
Yeah, I'm more of like science can figure out a lot of shit. Let's figure out a good biodegradable plastic straw or something. I mean, I guess it's not plastic, but you get it.
Still, that's what it should be.
Yeah.
Add 10 cents to my meal. I guarantee you that could cover the cost of a biodegradable straw when you're ordering fucking 10 million at a time.
I got lucky. I brought a Yeti with the lid with the straw.
That's actually
Because-
my cup.
No, it's mine.
No.
It's your mom's, but she gave it to me.
I asked for it.
I know, I was a little bitch about it.
Kristen's scared to ask my mother for things.
I wasn't scared. I was just not gonna ask for it in the 5 minutes we had been at her house. And
Whatever.
you looked at me and were like, ask her. Just ask her.
Kristen,
Yeah.
you just need to grow a fucking pair. Start asking for the shit
I
you
grew a pair
want.
last night. I was dancing in the streets.
Okay,
It was
you
hard.
drank 9 glasses of wine to get to grow.
You know
a
what's
pair.
sad? I think only had 30. or
Yeah,
4.
you definitely only had that many.
I'm-
Wait, you had 9.
Is this my 3rd or my 4th? Now?
You had one before dinner, one at dinner, one now.
This is my 3rd.
Oh, great.
And it's gone.
Kristen's on the countdown to a shit show.
Well, we're gonna go see if there's sushi at the buffet. Because I watched, it was either our second night here, we had the buffet for dinner. It was the second night, because we waited so long to get a room that we were super late going down for dinner, and only the Teppanyaki restaurant has reservation. All the other ones first come, first serve. But so by the time we went, it was like an hour wait just to get a table, and we are hangry from not being in a room all day. So we went to the buffet, and there was sushi on it that night. But you know, like, when you see sushi on a buffet at a resort, you're kind of like,
I don't want to die tonight.
I don't know about that.
Didn't know that the sushi actually came from the teppanyaki place. It gets brought across. to
We
the buffet.
watched them take it across before we were in there last night, and then we had it in the Teppanyaki restaurant. And oh my gosh, it was so good.
Okay, it's good when you're 3 glasses of... Okay, don't get me wrong. It was not bad.
It was pretty dang good. For
It was
resort sushi.
no Ingersoll sushi.
It wasn't like my favorite sushi, but like, I was really wanting sushi this week when they brought
Like,
it.
when you're absolutely fucking distraught on how bad you want sushi, and you're 3 glasses deep in wine, this sushi is fucking fantastic.
And it had fantastic spicy mayo.
Oh my god.
We don't agree. I think it was fantastic.
I think spicy mayo should be more spicy than mayo. She likes more mayo than spice.
It was still pretty warm. You even,
Nah.
you even said, I'm surprised you like it. This is warm.
It was warmer, but like it tasted like that mayo garlic mayo dip I bought.
Oh, that like Panera.
Yeah.
Not Panera. Nandor.
Nandor.
Nandor, like.
Yeah, like garlic mayo or something.
Yeah.
That's what it tasted like, with a little bit of spice.
It was warmer than that. Yeah.
You drink water for pepper.
What?
You have a pretty trash sense of
I've
spice.
been better.
Bruh.
What did I eat the other day that was actually really spicy? Something on the buffet, a sausage or something?
I don't know, maybe.
Is that what it was? There was something, and I kind of questioned grabbing one because I'm like, it's Jamaica. This might be spicy.
We also anticipated that the like jerk chicken would be spicy here.
It's
not
not.
the case. It
Unless
tastes good
it's
as
hot
fuck.
jerk. If it's hot jerk, then it's spicy.
Do we have that option?
There was something on the buffet the one night or morning or something that said hot jerk.
They even like.
It was the Jamaican restaurant on the beach. They had jerk and hot jerk. If you just asked for jerk chicken, you got the normal stuff. You could ask for hot jerk, and they had.
I want to try it.
Well, too late.
Yeah, next time.
It won't be open.
But they actually came out and like cooked meals at the pool.
That was great.
Like they brought out like a big ass like barrel barbecue.
Mhm.
It looked like a Pit Boss smoker.
It did look like a smoker.
And they like smoked like
Chicken.
yeah like jerk chicken like thighs,
Potatoes.
baked potatoes and salads and it was fucking awesome. We literally got out of the pool in a swimsuit, grabbed a plate, a fucking paper or a cardboard fork or the fuck.
A wooden
fork.
Yeah.
Ugh.
There's been so many like pasta salads for lunch and stuff this week too, but we have some PTSD with pasta
I would
salads.
rather someone drag a nail across a chalkboard than to eat with a fucking wooden fork.
I will never eat pasta salad unless I make it now.
Ugh.
But yeah, the wooden forks suck.
Ugh.
Especially like trying to stab salad, like a lettuce salad with a wooden fork.
Yeah, that's fucking bullshit.
One more.
Ugh.
Here we go.
Like I feel like they just set it up and then they like look from far away and watch a bunch of fucking idiots try and eat salad and chicken
They're like,
and cut a fucking baked potato with a wooden fork.
and then watch you try to lick stuff off of it, and they're like, haha, that bitch is getting a sliver in her tongue.
Like I don't know if everyone's like this, but if I heard someone speaking about a wooden fork, I could literally just feel how fucked up it feels when it slides out of your mouth wet, and both lips and your tongue touch it, and it just feels like.
You're feeling that right now?
Ugh. I wouldn't say I can feel it right now, but I can understand the fucking thought of it, and it like irks me.
I immediately just think of
Irks me.
those ice creams we used to get in like public school. Those little dishes
No,
of
sour
ice cream.
babies.
I never had those.
Please
I
comment on this if you've ever had a sour baby.
I think this was a Tilsonburg thing.
They're like little cups with like soup. Like they probably fucking amped up an ADHD kid. Like giving a fucking carnos. Like they like if you fucking put your spoon in it and pulled it up, you could see like the sugar. Like it came out like maple syrup.
Oh.
And it was like bright blue or red.
What were
Over top of like
those,
ice.
What were those candy things you used to get at the variety store where literally half of it was like this bottle of like squeezy sugar syrup that you
I
licked
never
off
ever
a
ate those.
hard candy.
Never have eaten one.
That's
Can't remember what
bugged
they're
me.
called. It was kind of like a rocket pop,
Like
whatever the fuck they're
a
called.
squeezy bottled pop or something like that. I don't remember what
Yeah.
it's called. Something like that.
Remember bottle pops?
I remember.
Ugh.
Oh no, I'm not gonna remember what it's called now.
Oh no!
The little sugar stick that you would lick it and stick it into the powder. What are those called?
I keep wanting to say Pop Rocks. It's not Pop Rocks.
Oh.
Fun Dips.
Fun Dips.
It's a hard thing to remember.
I can't remember what it's called.
Fun.
They don't give kids that
Dips.
shit anymore.
Yeah, but you can still fucking get those.
You can get Fun Dips?
Yeah.
Where?
Variety stores?
Can we get some?
Fuck no. Bro, we want to lose weight. You want to eat a fucking bag of
I
sugar?
want to have a throwback moment and eat sugar.
They're
off
fun.
of
There was a
sugar
fucking
stick.
million Fun Dips at Mel's birthday.
I didn't see any Fun Dip.
There was
I
a
saw
fucking
like
bunch of those platters on tables had Fun Dips in them.
Dunkaroos. I ate some of those.
That was a homemade Dunkaroo dip.
Okay.
That's weird. You go to like a random party and like you'll just dip into like this homemade Dunkaroo shit, but you go to a fucking 5-star resort and you ain't touching that fucking pasta salad.
Because I got food poisoning from pasta salad from a caterer.
That's true.
I literally thought I was going to die.
It was the worst sickness I've ever had.
I genuinely really did think I was going to end up
You
in the hospital.
couldn't puke without pooping, you couldn't poop without puking, you couldn't fucking do anything.
Living in a house with one bathroom.
I Robocop those stairs like 90 times a day. I had to sleep in the bed because I was so sick. I did not want to sleep on the couch. She was on the couch. I would it's probably 15 stairs to get upstairs, and I probably got down them in 3 steps.
That's how you know when you're really sick, when you're like, I don't want to sleep in the same bed as anybody. You had the bed, I had the couch. And
I was just leaning over and puking into a bowl.
We spent like 2 days
trying
away
not to
from
shit
each other.
myself. Ugh.
I called my mom at 7 in the morning and was like, help. We've been up all night and no stores are open. And when they open, I need you to get me things.
Oh. Alright.
And she was terrified to come near us and left it at our door. I don't blame her. I wouldn't have come in.
It's not contagious.
We didn't know at that point if we had COVID or not.
Huh.
Then we started getting all the messages from all the other family members that were at the event that they are also puking and shit.
Anyone else shitting all day?
Yeah.
Alright, that's a wrap.
Alright.
It's episode 1.
In the books. Oh.
Bye bye.